So let's talk about consistency. So now we're going to talk about consistency and routines a bit. When someone wants to take their routine more seriously, I think it's important to have the consistency conversation first, because the best routine is the one that you will do. That's when someone says, what's the best routine for me at my age? Well, what is it that you will do? Because some people, it's the basics of cleansing, moisturizing, SPF. Other people, maybe it's you cleanse and tone, you use a serum or two and some moisturization products. And then there's some people that really want to lean into the full experience. That is a skincare routine, because skincare is fun and it feels nice and the products are yummy and our skin loves it. So consistency is really important. And I just, from my personal experience, when I started taking my skincare routine seriously, I literally became my own esthetician. And I'm a mom, and I had to have a mindset shift that skincare is healthcare and that I deserve this time. And I was allowed to take care of myself and my skin as much as I take care of everybody else, you know? And it is truly a mindset shift that for me, that this is a part of my health and wellness routine. I'm allowed to take this time. It's important. And for me, it's like a reset, beginning of the day, end of the day, where I take a little bit of time and I'm allowed to take that time. And it's made a huge difference because I turned 42 in a few months. And literally, I have not missed my night routine in about 6 years. And it's not always a fancy thing. I actually, I shift what products I use, but it's not these really long routines. But I'm very, very I have told some of my clients that you need to be ruthlessly consistent with your night routine to see some of these results. And then they do that and they're like, you're right. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And so I would love to hear your thoughts on that, Kaylie, and like consistency.
Yeah, we say all the time, consistency is key. It is really, unfortunately, hard to get the results you're looking for without consistency. I'd say some non-negotiables that everyone should have in their routine would be a cleanser, a moisturizer, and SPF. So if you can keep up with those three, you're doing a great job. I love our cleanser and toner, as does everyone else, because they work great for all skin types. I also really like our anti-wrinkle moisturizer. As you know, it's one of my favorites. But what's so nice about this is that it's one step in your routine, but it has peptides and niacinamide and Solumoist. So you really can have a simple routine without having a ton of steps. And that's just, how our formulations work. They're really smartly formulated with active ingredients. So you can get a lot in just one product. And I also think time is important to talk about when talking about consistency. We're so hard on ourselves. We should not be so hard on ourselves. We're our own worst critic. But we all want to see results within a week or two, but that's just not realistic. And I think you didn't get the sun damage or whatever it is you're trying to correct in a week. So unfortunately, it won't go away in a week. But like you said, being consistent for a long period of time, and you'll get there eventually.